my loves, send out here, but let me say something. Listen here, Jack, okay? You do not have a choice. You're going to take these vlogs, okay? Because you're going to know more about my personal life and see more than hair videos, whether you like it or not. Okay, so let's get into this video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys a vegetarian / a vegan option, as well as how to make a fresh tomato sauce. Okay, so I just thought to do this video because I had these tomatoes in my refrigerator that I had to go ahead and get rid of, and what better way to do that than to make some, you know, tomato sauce. So now, as you can see, I just went ahead and sliced the tomatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in my food processor. Now it's completely up to you. If you want like a chunky tomato sauce, then you could just pulse it a little bit, but my husband doesn't like chunks in his tomato sauce, so I make it, you know, on the creamier side. Now this one is going to be the finishing product is going to be like a tomato cream sauce, but this is still like, before I add the cream, you can see this is how you can make your own homemade sauce. Now I'm using fresh parsley, but it's recommended to use fresh basil. However, it was either parsley or cilantro, and we wasn't using cilantro, so parsley it is. So now I am using vegan butter. It is their olive oil flavor or brand, whatever, and it's by Smart Balance. And mind you guys, I'm gonna have all of this information on my blog, so make sure you check that out. Now whenever you're making like a vegan or a vegetarian meal, the key is the browning, because it's going to cook the vegetables down and create flavor. So you want to make sure you're cooking everything right before it starts to look burnt, and that's in this case the garlic. And that's what I did with the garlic. Now I'm adding not now I'm adding, but I've added the mushrooms and the onions, and now I'm gonna let that saute, and after it gets to a certain, you know, level, then I am going to go ahead and add our minced tomatoes. Now remember, I just put the tomatoes in there. We haven't seasoned anything yet. You want to let all of the natural stuff, you know, mix in together first, and then I'm going to add some red pepper flakes, some garlic salt, onion powder, and pink Himalayan salt and pepper. That is it, you guys, pretty much it. And then at the end, you're going to see me come back and add some nutritional yeast, but when we get there, I'll bring it back up. This video isn't that long, so we can just sit and chill and talk for a minute, you know. So I went ahead and just let this simmer. Now this needs to cook for at least 15 minutes, and the longer it cooks, you'll see it's starting to get that richer, like darker red color. So the longer you cook it, the, you know, more that'll happen. Now if you want to make like a spaghetti sauce, you're gonna need a lot more tomatoes than that, but because I'm doing half cream half sauce, it ends up working out, and you'll see what I mean in 1 second, girl. So yes, it is so important that you cook this all the way through, because that's what's gonna bring all of the flavors out. And these tomatoes were the vine tomatoes. So the vine tomatoes, they're a little sweeter, and they have a really, really good flavor. The longer you cook them, oh my God, you just girl. So now I'm using my magic bullet. I absolutely love the magic bullet. I use it for everything. So I have some cashews in here that have been soaked overnight. I have another detailed video on how to make cashew cream. I'll leave it in the description box below. But cashew cream is so bomb. You could use it as a replacement for like ranch in a recipe, so many other things. We'll talk about it later. So now I'm adding this Better Than bouillon, and it's their garlic flavor. So I'm mixing that in there, and there's a little bit more of that vegan butter in there. And now I am just adding that cashew cream that I made, and you're gonna see me add a little bit of water. Now I don't really cook with that much oil, and honestly I don't really cook with that much butter, but for this recipe, we're using butter. But a lot of times you can separate or take out the calories by just using some water instead of oil. You guys know the HS video. This is kind of one of those recipes for HS. If you need help managing it, if you don't know what that is, I'm gonna leave that video in the description box below. But girl, boy, this video is for you, because remember, most of the time is the hormones and all of that stuff that's in meat and dairy. So this is a way that you can start to cut out those things out of your diet without being extremely radical. Because just to say, okay, stop eating meat completely when you've been eating it all your life is unrealistic. So now I'm gonna take that parsley in the noodles. The noodles are still hot, so it's really important that you mix this in with the noodles while it's still hot, and it's going to begin to release those flavors. Yes, now we're mixing everything in together. As you can see, it's turned into like a tomato cream sauce. Now I'm putting some additional seasonings on, and really I'm just seasoning everything to taste with the same seasonings that I told you about before. Just stirring them all up in there, okay? Getting everything well coated and well saturated, because you don't want no naked bald-headed skittle diddle noodles, okay? Now I am adding in some almond milk as we go. So remember, at this point, this recipe is 100% vegan, and hear me out when I say this is so bomb. Like, that is exactly what I mean. That's what I mean, okay? So I'm patting everything down for a second, and then I kind of forgot that I didn't add nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast isn't for a cheesy flavor. It just adds a really, really great flavor, because I'm not going for the cheesiness. Adds a really good flavor and a lot of good health benefits. I'll leave that on my blog. Actually, I'm gonna put nutritional yeast and some stuff about it on my blog, so make sure you go check it out. This is it, you guys. So first we're gonna do my husband's plate and my kids' plate, because they still eat meat. So I just went ahead and pan fried some chicken breasts, some boneless, skinless chicken breasts, and just went on there and scattered them on the plate. And I did it slow with my hands because I wasn't eating meat this day, and I just wanted to touch it, just to be in the moment, because I wasn't, and for mine, now this actually was just as good, okay? This is vegan chicken, and I'm gonna leave, once again, everything is gonna be in the description box below, my loves. But I went ahead and added my vegan chicken and whatnot and stirred everything up, and it tastes absolutely amazing. So if you want the detailed recipe, then make sure you head over to my website, subscribe to my website, and check out my blog for more videos, more posts like this with more detailed information. Make sure you comment below. Let me know what you think. And girl, subscribe to my channel, girl and boy. Bye, y'all.